And that's the end of Chapter 1-1. Enemies routed. 119. Yes. One death, though. Fuck. And that's going to be the end of it for this time. I do want to mention a couple other things that X-Play mentioned that I would like to, just sort of offer a counter-argument on. And one of their, what did they just generally call the story cliche? Is that what it was? Listen, I'm not going to say it's Shakespeare, but I'm like a lot of people. I'm in this series because since the first entry in the Resident Evil series, and this is a big reason why the movies just don't work, is because Resident Evil has always had this sort of B-movie charm about it. Like Evil Dead. Like Evil Dead, or any number of bad zombie movies you've ever seen. Resident Evil has affectionately this sort of B-movie charm to the game that a lot of people are in it for, including myself. And it's so obvious by this point that the developers not only realize this, but they give nods to it in every game. Such as, there is an achievement in Resident Evil 5 called Masters of Removing. I'll let you find out what that achievement is for. That is, the name of the achievement itself is a nod to one of the most cheesiest, corniest, worst lines in Resident Evil. And when we're talking about the original Resident Evil's dialogue, that's saying a lot. They affectionately point to it, and they sort of wear it as a badge of honor, and there's no problem with that. Yeah, it's cliche. Yeah, there's some stereotypes in there, but you know what? So what? There are in every B-movie, every movie in general ever made. So yeah, that's my opinion on Resident Evil 5. It's an awesome game. It's marred by some bad controls. The controls feel a little bit last generation, but in the end, it doesn't really get in the way of what is an extraordinary game. And this is the first and hopefully a series of walkthroughs. There wasn't many unlockables to show you here. I was basically just walking you through what you can buy after you beat the game. But starting in the next chapter, there are a lot of the BSAA emblems, and I'll be showing you where to find those, and also a few tricks on how to, avoid some of the scrappier parts of the game. Until then, I'll see you later.